My name is Mark, and I am a park ranger here at Malpais National Conservation Area. People come from all over to hike the trails and in the designated wilderness areas we have here in Malpais. So whether you're planning a short day hike, like on the Ranger Station Nature Trail where I am now, or maybe a backpacking trip overnight, multiple nights, it's important to be prepared. It's a good time to start talking about the 7 leave no trace principles. The first, plan ahead and prepare. Being properly prepared not only helps ensure that you and your hiking buddies have a safe and enjoyable experience in incredible places like this, it helps you and it helps all of us be better stewards, take good care of these special lands. Check the weather before you go. Remember, here in Malpais, lava and lightning don't mix. Know the rules and regulations for where you'll be visiting. Consider planning your trip ahead of time and avoid times of high usage. Do your research and plan. Check the site's webpage. Consult a park ranger about your hike. Call or stop by a visitor center. Know your group's limits. Stick to hikes within those limits. That'll help ensure that you have a safe and enjoyable adventure. Know private land boundaries, as well as those of other agencies and tribal land. When you're planning your hike, your backpacking trip in Malpais, be prepared for all the terrain you might encounter here. You might be hiking on sandstone, you might be hiking on dirt, you might be hiking on sand, you might be hiking on lava, maybe all in one day. Lava field here doesn't look too intimidating, not too big of a hill, but actually lava can be very strenuous to hike on, so be prepared. Depending on the length of your trip, consider carrying some or all of what are considered the 10 essential emergency items. Got a first aid kit, got navigation, I've got my map, got my compass, got my GPS, and I know how to use them. Sun protection, got my sunglasses, my sun hat, my sunscreen. Insulation, here I'm carrying an extra rain jacket with me. Illumination, I've got my headlamp. Headlamps work great. Flashlights would be another possibility. Fire, in this case, waterproof matches. An emergency shelter. What I have here is an emergency blanket. Going on a long trip, overnight trip. Of course, your tent, if you have one, will work as well. Hydration, always check ahead. Plan for how much hydration you will need to take with you. Consider the multi-use containers as opposed to the single-use containers. A repair kit, something like a multi-use tool. Duct tape can come in handy as well. Nutrition, food, snacks. Going on a long trip, especially an overnight trip, consider carrying an extra day's food supply just in case. Consider the 10 essential emergency items. Footwear, closed-toe, sturdy footwear, whether those be shoes or whether they be boots like these. Proper fitting, cushioned, avoid injuries from rolls, and also having proper fitting footwear can avoid blisters. Just in case, you might want to carry a blister kit with you as well with your supplies. Always let somebody know where you're going, whether that be family, friends, or even park staff. Let somebody know where you're going. My planning, my preparing is done. Got my gear together. Standing here at the Armijo Canyon Trailhead in Malpais National Conservation Area, about to hike into one of the 2 designated wilderness areas here in Malpais, the Cebolla Wilderness. There are a lot of opportunities to hike, to backpack in El Malpais National Conservation Area. Wilderness areas are special. 1964, the Wilderness Act was passed by Congress, granting these wilderness areas some of the highest level of protection we give any of our public lands. The Wilderness Act, in part, states that a wilderness area generally appears to have been affected primarily by the forces of nature, with the imprint of man's work substantially unnoticed. Enjoy your hike.